Pete Wood has been everything within Wellstar. If you really wanted to put the cap on him, call Mr. Wellstar, I think it would fit very well. He has chaired probably every committee that we have, was chairman of the board, and when he's not serving in that kind of capacity, he still is very involved in the inner workings, whether it be finance, whether it just be anything that he may be serving on a committee. Pete is there first and foremost, never misses a meeting, always wants to make sure that he is there to intersect his expertise, but mostly to really garner additional information on a subject. He's always learning. That's what I love about Pete.
Well, Pete is active on our finance committee and our investment committee and an active board member. I believe he pretty much has 100% attendance, and you can always count on him to be there. He's well prepared. He listens very intently, and when Pete says something, it's important to listen to what he's saying.
Pete was instrumental in turning a 50-acre orchard into what we now know as Cobb Hospital. But it didn't just stop there. Pete was appointed by Herbert McCollum to the first authority at Cobb Hospital. Indeed, he was the only member, and most of the decision-making of that day was Herbert and Pete. They were pretty much the pair that carried Cobb Hospital forward.
Yeah, we're very fortunate through the leadership of Pete and other members of the Finance Committee that Wellstar has achieved a AA bond rating, and also our operating margin has been very consistent over the last 5 years, allowing us to make long-term plans for investment in buildings and services that this community will need to service for years to come.
I think of Pete Wood almost as a honeybee in sort of an odd and maybe different way. But it's because when you really think about what a honeybee does, it goes along and it pollinates and it does its job. But in the meantime, beautiful trees and bushes emerge and things happen, and it goes magical because a honeybee has been there. Well, and really, in retrospect, that's what Pete does. Pete quietly and in a gentlemanly way sits in meetings and takes things in, and then when he speaks, it's almost like everyone wants to listen because they want to garner what he has to say.
The definition of Pete Wood is that indeed he has always done what is right.